It was a gray and mournful day as I stood at the edge of a freshly dug grave. The wind whispered through the old trees that surrounded the cemetery, making the air feel heavier than it should have. I didn't know it then, but something was watching. A presence in the distance, invisible to the eye but present in the chill of the air. The funeral was for someone close to me, but little did I know that something far darker would follow me home. As I walked away from the funeral, a strange unease took hold of me. The cemetery behind me seemed to fade into the mist, and with it, my comfort. I could feel a chill creeping into my bones, a weight pressing against my chest. It was then I noticed I was not alone. There was something or someone following me. My eyes darted back to the cemetery, but there was nothing. I tried to ignore it. After all, funerals are emotional events. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. I arrived home, seeking the solace of normalcy. But something was off. The front door creaked louder than usual as I entered, and the once comforting familiarity of my house seemed darker. The lights flickered as I walked through the hallway, and in my peripheral vision, I could swear I saw a shadow shift from one room to another. I stopped in my tracks. My heart raced, but I told myself it was just the fatigue from the funeral. But deep inside, I knew something was wrong. That's when I saw her, the figure at the end of the hallway. At first, it was just a blur, something that didn't quite belong in my home. But then her form became clearer. A woman, pale with hollow eyes, her body twisted unnaturally. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. I couldn't move, frozen by the sight of her presence. She wasn't just a figment of my imagination. She was real, and she was here for me. She began moving toward me, each step sending waves of dread coursing through my body. Her movements weren't natural. Jerky, unnatural, almost as if she was glitching between realms. The sound of her footsteps echoed through the silence, growing louder with each passing second. I tried to scream, to run, but my body wouldn't respond. I was trapped. She was getting closer, and I could feel my pulse pounding in my ears. She stopped in front of me, her face now fully visible. The sight of it made my stomach turn. Her skin was deathly pale, her features decayed, with black holes where her eyes should have been. She opened her mouth, but no sound came out. It was as if she was trying to communicate something I wasn't meant to hear. And in that moment, I realized this wasn't just a ghost. She had followed me from the funeral, and she had come to finish what was started. The ghost reached out, her cold hand pressing against my chest. And in that moment, I understood. She wasn't just a victim of death. She was the one who had been wronged at the funeral. Her name, her story, had been buried along with her body. She had followed me because I was connected to it. She was trying to tell me something, but now I realize it's too late. The hauntings, they're only just beginning.